Hi everyone, our today's recipe is veg frankie. To begin with, we'll first make a dough for the frankie. So here I've taken around 3 cups of wheat flour, to which I've added a teaspoon of oil and some salt. And now I'll be gradually adding water to make a soft dough. Make sure you knead it well for 5 to 7 minutes. And now this is done, set it aside. To make the frankie gravy in a pan, we'll be taking around 1 tablespoon of oil. To this I've added a teaspoon of jeera and a teaspoon of garlic. Cook it well for 1 to 2 minutes and then add in 4 to 5 boiled potatoes and 1 cup of boiled sweet corn. Mix it evenly well before we add in the masala. Since this is done, we'll begin with adding the dry masalas. I've first added some red chili flakes here. To this, I'll now be adding some salt. That goes in swad anusar again. A teaspoon of dhania jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and now give it a quick mix. Once you mix this evenly well, add a little bit of water to this. Around half a cup of water is sufficient. We have to now make sure that we cook the gravy until all the water absorbs. And make sure your gas flame is on medium. Since the water is absorbed, we'll now have to cook the gravy on high flame for 1 to 2 minutes. Make sure you're stirring it continuously. And here the gravy is ready. Now we'll be rolling out chapatis for the frankie base. Make sure you don't roll it out too thin. In the same manner, we'll be rolling out the rest of the chapatis. Now, on a tawa, we'll be cooking the chapati. Cook it well on both sides. And in the same manner, we'll be cooking the rest of the chapatis that we've rolled out. Now we'll be finally preparing the frankies. So we'll first take 1 chapati that we've cooked. To this I've added a tablespoon of tomato ketchup and a tablespoon of mayonnaise. Spread it well across the chapati all over. Now in the center, place the gravy that we've prepared. Over which I've placed some thinly sliced onions and I've sprinkled in some chaat masala and red chili flakes. Lastly, add some cheese slices to this and roll over in shape of a frankie. Similarly, prepare the rest of your frankies, and lastly, we'll only have to toast this on a tawa. So I first grease the tawa with some butter, and I'll place my frankie over this. Make sure to cook well on both sides. So once they turn crisp on one side, flip it over to the other. Cook it well for 1 to 2 minutes on medium flame. And here your frankie is ready to serve. Do try this yummy recipe and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.